Hey everyone, how's it going? It is not Friday, so I can't say welcome to another Friday Facebook Live because it is Sunday. I missed Friday because it was actually my son's birthday. He turned 3 on Friday, so we were busy doing some fun stuff with him and hanging out with him. So sorry I missed you on Friday, and then yesterday we had a little party for him. And so today I'm just getting around to doing my Facebook Live. And you might be wondering or noticing that I'm outside in my backyard on my patio and enjoying a nice cup of coffee. And here is my son who just turned 30. You gonna say hi? You say hi?
No.
No, you don't want to say hi. Okay. So we're outside this morning, and that's because I wanted to continue on our discussion about what it means to live an ancestral life. And the next important topic that we want to talk about is being outside, the importance of being outside. Our ancestors lived outside, right? They're probably only inside at night or to sleep. So um, that's, they spent most of their day out here. And unfortunately, today, we spend most of our day inside, sitting at things like this computer or staring at TVs or doing whatnot, right? Our society expects us to be inside, and we don't really spend that much time outside. Hey, buddy, you guys sit back, okay? And there's a lot of benefits to being outside. Very important benefits um, for your health, and the importance ranges from everything from just getting sunlight on you, right? The importance of getting sunlight, the importance of getting vitamin D from the sun and having the sun hit your eyes, which can do things like entrain your circadian rhythm. When you're outside, you see a lot of different things at different distances. So you can look at trees that are far away, or mountains, or buildings, or whatnot that are far away. Look at things that are up close. And when we're inside, we usually focus on things that are in the same distance, right? We're seeing the computer screen that's a certain distance away from us, or TV that's a certain distance away from us, and we're not moving our eyes around or exercising them because our eyes need to exercise as well. And seeing all the various different colors and objects further away and closer to us and whatnot. Another great benefit of being outside is you'll hear a lot of people talking about like nature bathing, and there's some science around just being outside in nature. You can see that I live in a pretty rural area. This is my backyard with a bunch of trees and whatnot, and we have animals that run through and trails around and all this other stuff. So I am fortunate enough to be able to step out my back door and be outside in nature and bathe in these trees and connect with the animals and scenery and all the different cool stuff that's around me here. And that's very important for our health, right? Because this is how we evolved, and this is where we evolved, and it's just a very important part that I think we're missing out. So even if you live in a very a city or whatnot, there's parks and stuff that you can go to where there's a lot of greenery and trees and animals and stuff like that. So take advantage of that stuff too. Colin, what are you doing, you goofball? Um, and stop, buddy. The other thing, probably the most important thing that I find about good about being outside is the relaxing nature of it, right? Doing. Oh yeah, doing things like sitting outside, having your cup of coffee on a Sunday morning, um, just sitting down, relaxing, hanging out with your family. We have a nice fire pit over here. We had, everyone sits around the fire pit and talks and whatnot. And yeah, just being outside, and I find it to be extremely relaxing as opposed to being stuck inside and, um, you know, being stressed out about whatever you're working on and whatnot, right? Just enjoying the sunlight and stuff like that. And I find that when I come outside and I work a lot more. I'm much more productive when I'm outside. And And I think it's just because your brain just starts to calm down and relax, and you can focus in on the thing that you're actually doing. So yeah, so I think that this is why being outside is critical. Yes, Alyssa, thanks for that. We do need the sun, and nature is nurture and healing. I completely agree about that. But yeah, I think that being outside is a very important um, aspect of health, certainly an important aspect of ancestral health. And I encourage all of my clients when I work with them to spend some time outside. And here in the Northeast, it can be tough sometimes, right? The weather isn't always like it is today. Actually, it's going to be tough later today. It's supposed to get into the mid 90s, so it's not very. It can be very comfortable, but I'm taking advantage of it early on here. It's still relatively cool, tolerable. But the other thing we face, the other challenge we face here in Northeast. What's up, buddy? Okay, later I'll do it. Yep. The other challenge we face here in the Northeast is the winter, which can be not so enjoyable, right? It can be quite cold, quite snowy, etc. But I try to embrace all different seasons outside. I am the crazy guy in the neighborhood who's walking outside in the middle of a snowstorm. Um, I've walked outside the rain, all kinds of stuff, right? And part of that's just because I am determined to be outside, and I believe in its benefits, regardless of the weather. But also, I think it builds a lot of resiliency, mental toughness, right? When you know you're going to go outside and the wind chill's -10, you can bundle up and whatnot. You're still going to be cold, but even if you're only outside for 10 minutes, it builds a little resiliency and makes you a little bit stronger. Remember, our ancestors survived in these winter and these hot conditions, so um, we're so conditioned to be inside, and it'll always be the perfect temperature all the time. So you can mix things up a little bit and make them a little bit tougher on yourself, and that's okay. It's okay to be like that. We're meant to survive these situations. So yeah, so it was a little bit shorter this week because I need to get back to family life, as you can tell. And I just wanted to get this video done and talk to you guys about the importance of being outside. And next week I will be back for part 5 of living an ancestral life, and I'll talk to you all then. I hope you guys had a good weekend and have a good week coming up, and be sure to spend a lot of time outside. All right, talk to you later.